So now, I can't move him to the left. Now, normally too, if he was my client, I wouldn't say that. You know what I mean too? You're in class, so I'm trying to point out stuff so you can do, but I won't use the words, he can't do this, you can't do that. No, I would say more that notice, well, the right's not much better either. So I'm just, now he's doing a little bit, now he's trying to please me. See this? He's perfect. You see how he has no balance and he's gonna fall down, he's going down like a tree. He's not counterbalancing, just everything that I was just talking about. So again, he's trying to please me and say, look, I can move to the left, but it's not functional. He's gonna see his arms not naturally coming over and I can just tip him over. Right? Now some people, that's where I don't like, where a lot of people going, oh, but look, he's moving. Yeah, well, he's not moving well, you know? So again, try this way. Yeah, he's gonna fall just as bad this way, okay? So I'm just gonna quickly just activate the spine so he knows I'm waking up his system. Now again, the longer it takes me to, quote, get into the system, that's where I know the level of neurological damage.
Okay.
So if it takes a while for me to get into the touch, like near drownings are my hardest. I can sit there for like hours and just go, come on, sweetheart, where are you? Where are you? Because I'm looking for the system to respond to me. That being said, I had a munchkin. I've got to load up his video. Spinal muscular atrophy type 1, already on the ventilator. He's so bad, his palms were actually sinking into the table. Like his, when I first touched him, he was so unresponsive, it was mine as well, I'm working on the table. There was no, see if I do this, see how there's a little bit of a rock. Mm-hmm. That means he at least is responsive. I wasn't even getting that from 53 seconds into the lesson, it's all on tape. I'm like, peace. And that's where I knew it was significant. I was that fast into his system. There's no way with that kind of, quote, neurological disease that he's got. He's off the ventilator. He stats at 99, 100 during the day. He's actually talking with a trach. He can transfer an object. He's starting to lift his leg. That just shouldn't be possible. So now the doctor wants to re-look at the genetics because he should not be progressing. SMA, you pass, I hate to say it, anywhere 2 to 4 years. Because...
Did they let you work on him on the ventilator?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you wouldn't believe what I work on. I tell you, the first time a child got suction in front of me, I was like, oh, a little warning would have been nice there. Now it's funny. I flew out to Washington, D.C. to work on a child. She's trached and everything, arthroposis.
Goodness, we don't
And
do that.
the mom was so concerned. We just spent the first lesson like as a bus because the daughter was just not well. She had to be suctioned. And she goes, I look back on that video. You didn't stop the whole time. You just worked on her. And there I am, all worried how to...
They're French, isn't it?
Who?
Arthroposis.
Yeah, but what am I doing the fracture? She's got subluxations of the arms, of the knees, of the... She can, I can show you her picture. She can sit unassisted. And she's just starting to talk, but with air. She can't get the round vocal cords where her trach is placed. There we go. That was the first time he countered. Can you see that? Mm-hmm. That's where you also see on my videos all the time. That's my word. There we go. So now that I know he's here and his spine is here, that's when I can start going. So still not there. But he doesn't feel his top heavy. Ah, there he's starting to counter. See how his head's remaining upright? So now, so this is what I want you to play with this. This is where the beginning now of what I want you to learn. See now he's not letting me to top him over. He doesn't know to counter with the spine, but at least he knows head going this way is probably not a good idea. And you see how he's teaching me how to work with him. I'm not trying to force him to keep his head upright. I want him to hold his head up from here. This is what I'm showing you guys, how to go from here to here to work with balance and counterbalance. Now, see how there's a little bit of startle in there? See See how I'm not changing his muscles? I'm not changing his brute strength. I'm not changing the way he does his job when he goes to work. But you see how more and more he's just, oh, whatever you doing to me, lady. Okay. There we go.
So pain.
See?
That feels good.
If there was pain, see, this is where you have real estate. If there was pain, his diaphragm would be contracted. You know, this is where the body will start giving you feedback. Or if he's worried about his balance, this is where you see me with the kids, and I just do it from this way. You know, he's just a big kid. I want you here to learn. See, now I'm working on just the tilt of him just over to his femur. But again, I have him, so he's not worried about falling. See how I move my hands around? I'm not losing my touch with him. And I'm just going over to his femur. Let's see now how he's not falling over. See how he's not falling over. So is this system more available to go up into standing now, or the one who just started with me? You see how he's learning how to balance and counterbalance. So even though I've been working here, I'm looking at here and here. So I want you to just start, just play. I don't expect you to do this, because again, everyone's going to be different.
Can I ask you, are you explaining this that it's not activating his neural system?
Well, yeah, it's all activated the second I touch it.
Is it a pathway that was blocked, or
He
just
did not,
facilitated?
it's a pathway, you can look at it as a pathway is blocked, but I look at it is he did not know how to respond to that stimulus of movement. So I touched him in a certain way and his body goes, lady, I don't know what you want, I can't go left or right. Now, I can tell you though, this guy also complains probably when up until now that he gets in and out of the car and it bothers him. You know, or his back's been bothering him, or he's just tired, right? Or no? Is it hard for you to get out of a car?
So I chose a higher cost, so I don't have to.
Well, why don't you change your body? No, but if the car throws
Yeah,
you
because
off, can you
it's
imagine
really
what
higher.
happens? I get that. I'm trying to get you to think what has to go through to come up to your level. I'm not saying to cut off all the legs off of a high chair, but I'm just saying, for him to come up was a big accomplishment. Him climbing up that chair, but I didn't change his tone. I changed the way he could move. There's no way one lesson made him less hypotonic.
Yeah.
It made him more system, or you would say is more coordinated.
So with you working on him and his system
Says that I
remembering
can do
how
that.
to move, you use that to get onto the chair.
Our bodies are parasites. We like to do what's easiest. And if it's easiest for him now not to fall down, see now I can come all the way over here. Look, he's not falling down like he did. Do you know what I mean? He's not top heavy. He's not stupid. He's going to say, I don't want to fall down, but he's moving around it now. He's not going to keep going back. He's not going to keep doing the same mistakes because he's learning from his experience. That means he's neurologically okay. Well, our kids, in a sense, are neurologically okay, but they're not getting the movement experience to have this,
To build it.
right? They're doing with what they can with a very limited system. So if all you're doing is increasing their movement vocabulary, what does that do? It increases their ability to move.
The options.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Just like when you're in second grade, you can't write a novel like Harry Potter. You need life experience. You need be able to write. Just the pen to your hand has to be enjoyable for you to write at that level. You can't be like, oh, I hate sitting at this desk, and put out words that are gorgeous. You know, there's going to be more anger in that. That's a way of looking at it. So for him to suddenly go, you know, I can balance better. Now see, I can't balance as nicely back on this twist to the left. Again, this is where it's probably difficult for him. If he can't shift his weight like this, how is he suddenly going to get out of a car?
Oh, yeah.
He can't do it. So if he can't do it here, why would I expect him to do it there? So that's where people think I'm psychic. I'm not. I know where the movements are going to go. But if he goes like this, and see, same thing too. Passenger cars even. So that means he probably does always all the driving. because that's what's comfortable for him. So, but he's doing it because that's where he's comfortable. But look, see?
But our kids don't do that.
If they don't know what comfortable is, how are they going to articulate like, oh, mommy, I'm not having a good day.
Yes.
My son couldn't tell me he had a bellyache till he was 9. Because to him, all of that was a normal to him.
Yeah. Or with our kids, they've got such high pain thresholds.
It's not that they have pain threshold, but that's what's normal to them. You have Haemophilus influenza staph infection in your nasal cavities for 3 years. I went to the hospital, my kid was screaming for 48 hours. Oh, we don't treat fussy babies. Well, had you done a white count on this boy, you would know he was probably close to death. But they're like, he doesn't fever. Well, no, he's autoimmune failure. But I didn't know that until he was 4. Because none of these guys looked at my kid. Oh, he's autistic. Autistic kids scream. No, they don't. He's in pain. See how I'm slowly, even though I'm talking away.
See how much better that is?
Yeah.
And he's...
Right. And I'm talking, looking at you. I'm not looking at him.
Yes.
I'm just enjoying his movements and he's enjoying mine.
Yeah.
But it's also just him relaxing, right?
Yes.
It's relaxing, but he's relaxing because I'm not threatening his system. If I sat here and went like this, okay, bud, okay, I want you to sit up straight. Okay, now put your...
You should see his face.
Right. But this is what we put our kids through.
Yes.
Right? But if I went like this and said, oh, look up at the ceiling. Oh, look. And look down at your knees. Who wants to work with me more?
So it could be a play session with toys or anything. You can assist them.
Just like this is. I
Yeah.
want you guys to
Changing the
just
nappy.
feel what it's like to just play with another human being.
Changing the nappy, lifting the leg.
But I did not come in here and
Yeah.
say, I'm going to get him to do this, this, this. But now from this, now look at how he can get it.
Yes.
If he sits
That's
next
much
between your legs, you can already like
Smooth
move it
out.
stuff in front of him.
And now I can start working again with his vision. Again, with autism, you don't see this. Why can't they look off to the side? Because they don't have balance, maybe? And rotation? Right? Now look at the difference of the peripheral. And here, now I can counter even more myself to him. You know? Let's see how I'm going back and forth, but he's going back and forth. But now I can just do this nice. Now I can start with the acceleration because his acceleration's changed. So this is when you can start bringing in more of these bigger movements when you know his system's more ready for it. But if I just came here and said, okay, we're gonna dance. You see, look at the head. That's that water. Do you see it? Like the water in the bottle. Does that make more sense now? Sorry, I didn't mean to play with you like that. But look, I've been doing this whole rotation like I did with you on the arms, and he didn't know it. I didn't. But now if I wanted to see, oh, see now this is where he would have to go. See, now he's stopped. So in this position, he doesn't know how to raise his arm. So why would I go higher if I can't even do this? So this is where, again, where my thought would go, okay, that would be now a good lesson for him to go into. So that's where I'm not going to be teaching you to do step 1, 2, 3. I want you to feel what balance, counterbalance, and rotation is in the system.